Hello and welcome to Brodual. For today's spotlight we've got 4 new mods: Into the Depths, Fighting Words, the aMidianBorn Elven Armor and the Avatar of Grenth. First up today is Into the Depths. Into the Depths adds a quest that will start as soon as you enter Riverwood. You'll be notified that some people have heard noises and weird lights coming from the south, so your first job is to go and investigate. Once you reach the mine you'll notice a dead worker's body and inside you'll see cobwebs, which gives you an indication that the mine has been abandoned long ago. We won't go into much detail about the quest in the mine, because it's best that you explore it yourselves, but we'll go over some of the main points. The mine itself is huge, with large winding corridors and small living areas. The entire mine has a very dark and sinister feel to it, featuring stained blood over a lot of the walls, a weird red lighting effect, and you can't even see any clear indication of any miners. As you head further in you'll discover clues about why the workers have disappeared, and you'll learn more about the paranormal activity that's going on in the mine. The story will slowly develop through the use of notes and clues that you'll find scattered throughout the area. You'll encounter a few enemies along the way, but they'll be integrated into the story through various different cutscenes and scripted events. So instead of just hordes of Draugr, your actions inside the mine will lead to a sequence of events that will lead up to a fight scene. Scripted events aren't only used for battles though. You'll be surprised along the way with other short cutscenes as you make your way through the mine. The author also uses dialogue boxes to explain why certain cutscenes and events are happening, so you're not just left in the dark when the floor suddenly falls beneath you, or when you're trapped in a bright red puzzle room. Overall the questline is fun to play through and is surprisingly scary at times. The story is engaging enough to keep your attention, and through the use of sounds, as well as well-timed scripted events, this mod is definitely one of the best quest mods we've seen so far.
You're wandering through the world of Skyrim, taking in the beautiful scenery. Taking a stroll through Whiterun, just to be met by a barrage of insults and rude comments made by the townspeople.
Of course, but this is all probably a bit over your head.
You stand there and take it. Well, no more. The Fighting Words mod allows you to challenge any NPC to a brawl, from children to Jarls.
I'm the Jarl, not a barkeep. Speak your business. Quickly now.
To start a fight, just go up to any NPC and enter dialogue, and then select the brawling option. So now, whenever somebody gets on your nerves or has a bad attitude, you can always teach them to show some respect the hard way. You are the Dragonborn after all.
Boys, girls, dogs, elders, there's nobody who won't fight.
As of right now, most NPCs use the standard brawling sequence, but the author plans to make unique challenges for different NPCs, and Nazim is on the top of that list. And the mod's just a bit of fun, but we're glad the author decided to make it.
And for our third mod today we've got the aMidianBorn Elven Armor. The 5th mod in the aMidianBorn series takes on the job of retexturing the vanilla Elven Armor set. There are 2 versions of the retextured armor available, one that is more similar to the vanilla set, just more detailed and high res, and another which is much darker than the standard Elven Armor. And as usual the author has remade the armor from scratch, using the vanilla armor only as a template for the new highly detailed design. And sticking with the aMidianBorn theme, the armor's lowest plate of metal has the same patterns as the other armors in his collection. The chest plate of the armor set uses a 2K race texture, and the helmets, gloves and boots all use a 1K texture, which is the same as the official DLC pack. The difference is very obvious. All of the patterns and edges on the new designs look crisp and clear, unlike the blurry vanilla textures. We personally prefer the darker of the 2 textures, but we still love the new look of the lighter Elven armor set too, and the extra choice is always nice. It's another great retexture by Cable 120.
And for today's final mod we have an armor set by aMidianBorn. This time it's another Guild Wars set called Avatar of Grenth. Grenth is the god of death and ice, and is the lord of the underworld. To interact with players in the Guild Wars game, the gods change into human form with the use of an avatar, a human representation of themselves. Last time aMidianBorn made the armor set for the god Balthazar, so we're assuming he's going to make his way down the list of gods. In Skyrim however, you can get your hands on it at the Skyforge under the Daedric tab, or if you'd prefer to hunt down a set you can find one at the Mehrunes Dagon Shrine just to the south of Dawnstar. Unlike the Avatar of Balthazar set, the glowing lights on the armor won't change depending on the graphical mods you have installed. And overall he makes for a nice looking armor set, both for Skyrim and Guild Wars fans alike, and it marks the end of today's spotlight. If you haven't seen the most recent bits and bobs, then you can click the annotation on screen now. This week we'll also have an update for the Lufdaran community project, another Skyrim spotlight, and also maybe a new Vegas spotlight, so keep an eye out for those 3, and thanks for watching.